Welcome back to part 2. Following on from our guide to ISAs in part 1, let's see which are the best ISAs on the market this week, along with all our other recommended best buys. Right, this week's best buys, best deals on the marketplace. Loans. Craig, who shall I go through?
Well, none of us really like loans. Unsecured loans, we prefer mortgages. But if you have to go for a loan, Sainsbury's got 7.9% at the moment.
All right, OK, well, that's not too bad. Do I have to do anything else to get that loan?
Well, you do have to have a Nectar card, which you can also put towards all the different points through the telephone bill, things like that. But you can get some rewards at the end.
Yeah,
so.
you can also, with your Nectar card, allocate your gas and electricity bills. So every time you turn on your kettle, you get additional reward card points on your Nectar card that way around.
Exactly, those 10 cups of tea a day you have might come in handy.
Yeah, except
They're not hard to get, are they, either?
No, that's right. And I'm always losing Nectar cards. I'm always being asked for them. I've got about 20 around the house, but I can never find them. But anyway,
That's standard for you, James.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I could build a house out of Nectar cards. Now, two very strange characters. We're talking about ISAs earlier on in the programme. Who am I going to go put my ISA with this year?
Well, the best ISA is being offered by Santander at the moment. They'll give you 3.5% on your money. It's variable, but you've got to be careful because they won't let you transfer in. So it can only be used for this year's allowance.
So all the other ISAs I've saved the other years, I can't transfer them all and then get a nice big rate?
Afraid you can't conglomerate.
Just this year?
That's right, but First Direct have 2.75 if you want to transfer all your current ISAs in there. So if you've got an ISA running at 0.1%, which some of them are at the moment, you can bring all of those in 2.75 for 1 year.
Oh, so there's Santander and
First Direct.
But you have to be careful with the First Direct because after a year the rate plummets. So you might then have to move your ISAs again.
Right, so carry on watching the show, obviously, for further advice at that
Exactly,
point.
exactly.
If I have used up my ISA allowances and I just want to save money elsewhere, where should I put my money?
Halifax have a great rate, 2.8% at the moment. Yeah, it's non-ISA. It's a good rate.
Yeah, it's good, but again, you've got to watch out these little nitty-gritty points. There's only one withdrawal allowed each year, so one time you can take any money out, otherwise you lose that rate.
Oh, you're kidding me. So I can only go crazy one time a year.
Exactly.
You never go crazy, James.
I know. Well, even that might be a push. Right, mortgages. I mentioned earlier on, of course, the property market generally tends to kick off again in April, so after the beginning of the new financial year. So who shall I go and put my or go and get a mortgage
all the
from?
best rates are almost exclusively with Abbey at the moment, and they're offering a sensational rate, a variable rate at 2.5%. You've got to have a large deposit, but it's a great rate.
Okay. Any other good mortgages around?
Well, if you have a smaller deposit, again, Abbey have one, a variable rate of 4.24 or a fixed rate of 5.39.
Why are Abbey such sort of golden children at the moment? Why does everyone love them? Why are they so
Well, they're
wonderful?
part of Santander, who weren't really affected by the credit crunch, and they've gone in and bought Alliance and Leicester, Bradford and Bingley, Abbey, all those banks, and now they're a huge corporation in the UK.
So they're a lovely bank and they've got loads of cash and they want to give it all to us.
I don't know about lovely.
I don't know about that. But I tell you what, in this market, with interest rates probably going up, I'd probably look to the fixed rates.
Okay,
I would
brilliant.
agree.
Lovely. That's it from Money Men this week, and do remember to visit our website and look at our quick financial guides, a whole list of this week's best buys and oodles of other interesting fiscal facts. There's also...
Hang on, James, just 1 second. Just stop you there, just 1 second.
Yeah.
We don't think you've done enough work this week.
No, we've been running around doing everything. You've just been sat there.
Well, I disagree, but anyway, okay, fair enough.
So we're going to give you a little quiz. It's
Right.
time to test you.
Yeah, you've got to see which one of us is telling the truth. We're going to give you 2 facts. One of us is lying, one of us is telling the truth. Can you guess?
All right, okay, and what happens if I lose?
Should we say £100 to charity?
Yeah, I think so.
Can I choose?
Of course.
Batsy Dog's Home then.
Okay. Well, if
fine.
you get it right, we'll do the same.
And because I get tax relief for my charitable donations.
Indeed
There
you do.
go.
Good.
Right,
Craig told
fine.
us that
Okay.
You were
earlier.
listening.
Far ahead.
Okay, number 1 fact. In 2007, British people drank £33.7 billion worth of alcohol.
Right.
From this, the government took a staggering £8.3 billion in tax. This is nearly enough to fund the British Army for a whole year.
So basically our drinking covers the army. I like that. Okay, Saul, go on then.
The government taxed petrol an incredible 91% and raises in total over £50 billion per annum. That's enough to cover the cost of state schooling.
Right, now I'm going to have to go on this one. I like yours, Craig, but there's something in the back of my mind that says that the duty on fuel was round about in the high 70s. I had a feeling that we've had some recent fuel duty increases. I'm not quite sure off the top of my head what percentage that was, but I'm going to go for yours. I reckon, Saul, it's the fuel
Sure,
duty.
we'll give you one more chance to change your mind.
I'd like it to be yours, because at least I think when I have a pint of beer that I'm helping the army. But no, I honestly think it's the fuel duty one. Go on then.
Well, James, I'm afraid it's false.
Oh, you're kidding me.
It's actually 79p in every pound. Now, it's still extortionate,
Yeah, okay.
but it raises about £25 billion. And if you look at state schooling, it costs £42 billion per annum.
Oh, right, okay. So at least fuel duty covers about half the schooling anyway, and I was pretty close anyway. With my
Well, there's
percentages.
always next week as well.
There
It was a
is.
tough one, to be fair.
All right, well, at least all those pussies and puppies get my money for next week. And that really is the end of the show. See you next time.